Welcome back. Today we will be doing a brief warm up and then moving into some full moon salutations, then a quick cool down. So, short practice, but a chance to celebrate the full moon with a moving meditation. We'll get started in crocodile pose. So, you can come onto your belly, you can let your forehead rest on your stacked hands, and we'll take about 5 breaths just to settle in right here. From our crocodile pose, we'll head into a half frog. We'll start to take our right knee and slide it out towards the right, maybe all the way to hip height. Your right ankle can come straight down from the knee, making sort of a right angle at the knee, or you could draw it in more like a child's pose. Option to leave forehead stacked on your hands, or maybe you'd like to bring your left ear to the mat, maybe right arm to a cactus. This left hand can rest wherever feels good. We're staying about 7 breaths right here. Try as much as you can to relax across the hips, nothing to hold up or in. And here we rest. You'll start to bring your forehead and your right leg back to center. Get a little shake, a little wiggle. Before heading to the other side, we'll take an open wing. So we'll take left arm out, left ear comes back to the mat. We roll onto our left side. Maybe today you can plant your foot after that little hip opener. Option for a block under your ear, if that feels nice. And then maybe a half bind with your right arm, dropping it behind your low back. And here we are for 5 breaths. Releasing the half bind if you took it, maybe moving your block and coming back onto your belly where we'll set up our crocodile again, resting our forehead on stacked hands, and then start to slide our left knee out towards the left, maybe up to hip height. Again, deciding if you like that right angle in your knee or maybe toes more like a child's pose. And here we are about 7 breaths, trying to relax across the hips. Option to bring right ear to the mat, maybe a left arm cactus. Maybe for this first part of practice, you'd like to keep your eyes closed, give your eyes a little rest. Just use this time to focus on your breath, to continue being right here, right now. We bring forehead back to our hands, left leg straightens again, a little shake of the hips. And then to our open wing pose, right ear to the mat or to your block, right arm straight out to the right, start to roll onto your right side. Maybe this left foot can plant. Maybe you take a half bind and it's 5 breaths right here. Releasing the half bind if you took it, coming back onto your belly. From here, bringing hands under shoulders, pressing up to a tabletop. We'll take our knees wide and we're gonna kind of floss. You could take cows and cats, but maybe you'd like to take a seal pose and then back to a tuck-toed child's pose. So just a little warm up here. So today's full moon practice, all about releasing, a good time to release any stuck energy. We're gonna warm up all the poses of our moon salutation, but really just letting go of any thoughts or worries or judgment, a time to let go of any habits that aren't making you your best self, and the full moon's a really powerful time to do that. About 2 more breaths right here. Coming back to your tabletop, tucking your toes and heading back for a down dog. Just 3 or 4 breaths right here to pedal, to wiggle, and to continue letting go of worry, of thoughts, of anything that isn't helping you make yourself better. One more full breath right here. Then you might lift your heels, bend your knees, take a big step forward, or you could take a little walk up to your hands. Maybe knees are bent, maybe you're up on fingertips. We meet in a forward fold at the top of the mat for 1 breath in and out. We catch a halfway lift, inhale, and come all the way up on our exhale. Let's reach for the ceiling breath in. Exhale your side bend to the right. We'll get to do some side bends in our moon salutation. Inhale back to center. Exhale over to the left. Back to center, inhale, take your feet a little wider, toes out, heels in. It's like a little half malasana squat, exhale. We'll inhale back up and then turn our toes forward, take a wide-ish forward fold. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale back to your fold this time. Inhale, come all the way up. On your exhale with those wide legs, take a cactus arm lift of your heart. Inhale, reach up. Turn your toes out back to our little squat, exhale. Inhale to reach, turn your toes forward, exhale, forward fold. Let your toes come back in towards center, your neutral pose. Take an inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to step your left foot back, left knee to the mat. So low lunge we'll get to visit in our moon salutation. Option for arms up, hands at heart, hands on thighs, maybe hands to the floor or blocks. About 2 more breaths right here. Then right forearm to your thigh, left arm reaches up. Inhale, exhale, a little side bend to the right. We'll take a full breath in and out. Then back to our low lunge, inhale. Exhale is a pyramid fold. We'll get to do this transition in our moon salutation, so practicing it here. Tucking left toes under, stepping the left foot in, finding your pyramid fold for 3 breaths. Depending on the time of the day, it's finding what you need. Maybe a lifted spine feels good, maybe a little rounding, a little drop of your head, but just meeting your body right where it's at. 1 more breath. Then we'll crawl our hands forward. Blocks are great for this. A little grounded airplane inhale. Exhale, curl your knee to your nose or to chest. Inhale, let everything go long. Exhale, curl and round. One more time, inhale. Exhale, curl. Then extend that leg breath in. Exhale to cross left foot behind right. It's our twisted fold for 3 breaths. Option for hands on block. Maybe hands walk over to the right. 2 more breaths. Keeping the twist of your legs, bring torso back to center. Take a halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, squeeze, come all the way up to standing. Reach for the ceiling, breath in. Exhale, a side bend right. Then inhale, center. Exhale, twisted fold. Unwind your legs, take a halfway lift. On your exhale, it's right foot back, right knee down. We get our low lunge for about 3 breaths. Anything you like with the arms, as much kind of drop of your hips forward, or you can squeeze your thighs together. 1 more breath. Then left forearm, left thigh, right arm reaches, inhale, exhale, side bend left. We stay for a breath. Back to center, breath in. On your exhale, it's that pyramid fold. Blocks are really helpful here. As you plant the right foot, fold over your left leg, 3 breaths. Maybe you're lifted, maybe you're rounded. 2 more. We find that grounded airplane inhale. Exhale, knee to nose or knee to chest. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl and round. Inhale, long. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, long. Exhale, right foot behind the left. 3 breaths in our twisted fold. Maybe you walk hands over to the left. We keep the legs, torso at center. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to lift all the way up. Reach up, breathe in. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, center. Exhale, back to your twisted fold. You unwind your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to a high plank pose. Inhale to shift yourself forward. Exhale to come all the way down to your belly. From there, 1 cobra pose, inhale. Exhale, forehead to the mat. Press up, tabletop or plank. Exhale, down dog. 3 breaths right here. One more full inhale. Full exhale. Option to lift your right leg or leave it grounded, breath in. Exhale, right foot between your hands, setting up warrior 2. We'll come on up for our warrior 2, and just 3 breaths right here. Inhale to straighten your leg. Exhale for triangle pose. Triangle, a part of our moon salutation, so warming it up here, seeing how it feels today, and finding 3 more breaths. We'll take a star pose, inhale, that'll be part of our salutation. Exhale, goddess pose, also a part of our moon sal. Let's stay for 4, 3, 2. On 1, find your inhale, star, and then toes to the long edge. Take your wide leg forward fold. 1 breath in and out. It's your half lift, inhale. and your lunge to the top. When you get there, inhale, high plank. This one just straight back to down dog. Breath in. Breath out. Your left leg can lift or stay planted. Exhale, left foot between your hands. It's warrior two where we're headed. Inhale to come on up, to settle in, and to find 3 breaths. Straighten your front leg. Find your way to triangle on that left side. Set it up, and we've got 3 breaths here. Your star pose lifts you up, and then heels in, toes out for goddess, for 4, 3, 2, on 1, take your star, and then back to your wide leg fold. This time a lift of your chest. We'll take our Skandasana side lunge, so turn your right toes out to the right. We'll take a little lunge. You might be lifted. You might lower your hips all the way down. Left foot might point towards the ceiling, left toes. Catch a couple breaths. This will also be a part of our moon salutation, so checking in. Great place for blocks. 1 more breath. And then making your way over to the other side. Left toes on a little bit of an angle. You could stay lifted or drop all the way down. Right toes might peel up towards the ceiling. Great place for a block to help you lift your chest up. 2 more breaths. And then with a block, hands or no hands, just start to find your way side to side a few times. So you could find your Skandasana here. You might lower all the way down. So we'll get to take this little Skandasana from one side to the other in our moon salutation. When you feel even, coming back to your wide leg fold, taking a half lift inhale, and a lunge towards the top. Inhaling high plank, exhaling back to down dog. 3 breaths. Then an inhale to lift your heels, bend your knees. Exhale to come to the top. Halfway lift, and come all the way up. So hands down by your side. We'll take 2 rounds of our moon salutations on each side. And just remembering that this is a practice to make you feel happy and healthy. So you can change, you can modify, you can skip, you can hold poses longer if that meets that intention. And that's a full moon. So letting go of worry, of judgment, of any expectation of how this practice has to look, and just letting it be what it is, enjoying how it feels. Lastly, one of my teachers says that meditating on a full moon makes you younger. So consider this your moving full moon meditation, your anti-aging practice. Let's take a breath in, breath out. On an inhale, reach your arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, take a side bend left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, you're stepping your left foot open to goddess pose. We get a star pose breath in, and then it's triangle to your left leg. Inhale to open your chest. Exhale, pyramid over your left leg. From here, right knee comes to the mat. We find our low lunge on that left side. Exhale, Skandasana on your left. Here's where we reverse it. Just like the moon waxes and wanes, we'll do the same. We'll take our Skandasana to the right, and inhale here. Exhale, left knee spins to the mat. We get our low lunge on our right side. Inhale, and then here's that transition. Exhale to a pyramid fold. Open it up, it's triangle on the right side, and an extra breath out. Inhale to star. Exhale for goddess. You get a big step to the top, arms reach up, inhale. Exhale, side bend right. Center, left, center, hands down by your side. One breath in, one breath out. We take it on the right. Inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Back to center, breath in on your exhale. It's right foot stepping open, goddess pose. Inhale, star. Triangle to your right leg. Extra inhale here. Exhale, pyramid over your right leg. Breath in. Exhale, left knee to the mat. We get our low lunge inhale. And our exhale, skandasana to the right side. Breath in. Exhale, skandasana left. Inhale to lift your chest. Exhale, right knee to the mat. It's our low lunge left side. Inhale. Exhale to that pyramid fold. Inhale for triangle left side. And your free exhale. Inhale to star. Heels in, toes out, goddess. Big step to the top, reach up. It's a side bend left. Center. Side bend right. Center. Hands down by your side. Let's take 3 breaths. And we'll do it one more time each side. Letting go of stale breath, stale energy. Getting ready to move through this one more time. Full breath in. Big breath out. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, it's your side bend left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left foot steps open, goddess pose. Inhale, star. Left side triangle. Extra inhale here. Exhale to pyramid. Breath in your pyramid. And then right knee to the mat. Inhale, lunge on the left side. Exhale, side lunge, skandasana. And inhale. And exhale, side lunge to the right. Breath in here. Exhale, left knee spins to the mat. We've got our lunge inhale. Our pyramid fold, exhale over our right leg. It's a triangle right side inhale and a free exhale. Star pose lifts you, and then a goddess. A step to the top, a breath in, and a side bend to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Hands down by your side. One breath in and out. Last time here. Reach up, breathe in. Take your side bend right. Inhale, center. Side bend left. Back to center, breath in. Exhale, right foot open for goddess pose. Star, breath in. Triangle to your right leg. Inhale here. Exhale, pyramid over your right leg. Breath in. Exhale, left knee to the mat. Low lunge, lifts your arms, inhale. Exhale, side lunge, skandasana to the right. Breath in. Skandasana to the left. Inhale. Exhale, right knee to the mat. It's your lunge, breath in. Last time, lunge to pyramid fold over your left leg. Open it up, triangle, left side, inhale, and an exhale. Inhale to star. Heels and toes out, goddess. Back to the top, breath in, reach up. It's a side bend left. Center. Side bend right. Center. Hands down by your side. 3 breaths. One more inhale. And exhale. Inhale to reach your arms high. Exhale, forward fold. Take your half lift breath in. And a high plank breath out. Use your inhale to shift forward. Exhale all the way down to your belly, setting up one cobra locust pose. Hands can move down a little bit closer towards your ribs. Squeeze your elbows in. Legs can be together or separate, pointed or flexed through the feet. When you're ready, it's our chest, our legs lifting. We're gazing down to keep a long neck. We're squeezing our elbows in. You might be pulling your hands back to lift your chest for 7, 6, 5, 4. Last 3, option to lift your arms for 2 and 1. Come on down, rest your head on your hands, crocodile pose, little wiggle of your hips. 3 slow breaths. Hands come beneath your shoulders, you press up to table. From here, making our way to pigeon or deer, you'll take your right shin forward, left leg long behind you for pigeon. You'll find your way to deer if that's better today. We'll get a lift of our chest, inhale. Exhale to fold on down. 10 breaths in our pigeon here today. Start to lift our chest. You can press yourself back to a down dog if you love that kind of release. You might just make your way back to table, a little wiggle of your hips, and then left shin forward to your pigeon or your deer, finding your setup, your even hips, a lift of your chest, and then a fold on down for 10 breaths. After your last breath, pressing up, opportunity for another down dog, or any way making your way eventually to your seat. And all the way onto your back. We'll take an easy supine twist, option to hug knees into the chest a little tighter, let them fall to the left. Maybe you'd like to stack your knees over your hips, and then let legs fall to the left. We'll reach our right arm out to the right. Check in with your neck. Sometimes it feels better to just keep your gaze up to the ceiling. Some people like to let their head drop over to the right. You decide. About 4 more breaths. little core challenge. If you want, you can tee your cactus out your arms, squeeze your thighs together. Maybe draw those knees back over your hips or over your chest, and then legs fall over to the right. Left arm stays long to the left. And then you decide if you like a drop of your head to the left or gaze at the ceiling. 4 breaths. One more little challenge if you want. Squeezing thighs together, bringing knees back up over the hips. And then your choice, maybe a squeeze in of the knees, a little rock and roll, maybe a full body stretch. Take the shapes that help you feel complete in a practice as you start to make your way towards your Shavasana, which can really be any pose that allows you to be still, to feel supported, to let go of your breath, to let go of effort, and this time separates our practice from the rest of our day. It's this time of pure effortlessness where you're able to absorb what you needed, you'll release what you didn't, and all you have to do is be right here. Final rest, Shavasana. You need more time, you can pause this video or tune me out and stay right where you're at. If you're ready to move on, maybe you reach your arms overhead and take a big breath in. From there, maybe you stay on your back, maybe you'd like to curl knees to chest and roll your way to a fetal pose. Wherever you landed, a chance here to appreciate your body, all the ways it's ever been. Thanks in advance to all the ways it might be in the future, and a big thank you and appreciation to this body exactly as it is right now. Full of gratitude for the body that you're in, start to make your way up to your tall, comfortable seat. You might bring your hands to heart center and here just thank your practice and thank all those people that share in yoga across the world. And then together we'll thank all those people, past, present, and future, who make our yoga possible. Thumb knuckles up to your third eye. Maybe you seal it in with a bow.